welcome everybody to a event that I'm definitely think it had a lot of hurdles to try and get this one to start, but this is pretty similar to GD World Tournament. However, the format is far simpler. Basically, we just have two players, a Felix and Review. Whoever gets the hardest wins. Whoever gets the most points wins. This is not how like probably most of the actual events will work, but this is mainly run by an entirely different staff team. So I just like to credit all of them, as I, not like entirely involved with them. But anyway, I would like to kind of showcase them, as this is like a big deal to me and big deal to them. And here we have the Prismatic Haze duel, basically. The clans of MHC and SARK are represented, and this should be very fun. So I'm going to undeafen and say hello to everybody else. Hello.
Hello.
So, how's it going, people?
Great.
Doing pretty well so
I'm
far.
doing pretty good. I have no idea how I'm gonna do.
So I'm just gonna go. Sounds like you all want to get started with this like really soon. So I'm just gonna say, let's get this started now. Go to the level start screen, and
1 second.
Review. Like we really need to start now. Apparently, yeah. Okay. Prismatic Haze. All right, Felix, you have your stream paused for some reason.
Oh,
All right, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So now that we actually started, I'm going to explain a bit about the format. There's two 20-minute halves, and whoever scores the most points wins. That's the format.
Yep.
So
this will be fun to watch, because I know each of them have like
a lot simpler than what we just dealt with the whole California versus Texas ordeal that we had. I brought up a couple ideas, so I'm gonna tell us you guys the story. First of all, we already have dueling runs here between a Felix and Review.
We're already
seriously going right at it.
Yeah,
and we got a death from a Felix just to start, and it's looking like SARK will be able to start off pretty well here. Can they get a completion though? That'd be a big deal right now.
I don't know, it's close. The ending of Prismatic is notorious for ending deaths, so we'll see.
No fish
and he
this
passes
time.
The fish, 100%.
And exactly double the score we have here.
I think AP Helix has over 30 rebeats of this level.
Don't tell me it's actually AP Helix, right? It's a 80? Felix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no shot that's what his name is, AP Helix. Nah.
It's an insane amount of rebates.
As an insane amount of rebeats, yeah, but right now it's Review that has the current lead. I know I mentioned the whole ad thing. I'm sorry. I didn't know Twitch would give that many ads there. I just clicked on like the recommended amount and then it did that.
A lot of far attempts so far. One completion by Revu.
I know, because like I'd rather probably have more ad breaks, but like each one is less, because it means that you're like less likely to like miss like the action. But
yeah. Ape Helix got a qualifying attempt run going in here. So does Review, so we'll see if they can capitalize on their qualifying percentages. Ape Helix with the death in the 80s.
Unfortunate for him. But I was when I first beat this, I beat this level during a really long drought where I think I only beat 2 extremes like the entire year, and Prismatic Haze was one of them, which is funny because the year after I beat like damn near 100 of them.
Yeah.
I kind of remember this level's pretty memorable for me for that reason. I beat it in a time when I pretty much only focused on star grinding, and that's why I had like barely any extremes done. Now I'm kind of going the other way around, where I haven't done like any star grinding this year at all. Actually, I haven't even beaten Mortis at all. Yeah, but that's gonna change hopefully, because I am going for cognition.
A Helix with an attempt really far.
We got a completion.
100%.
So as for the story as to how I found out about this, because it is worth sharing. So I was just in a random VC in all rated extremes, and like obviously people there, most people know I'm like the GD World Tournament guy, right? And Kuro mentions this thing called GD, like, oh, we're doing this thing called GD Clan Tournament, and I was like, yeah. That seems cool. Can I see more of it? And then I just kind of brought up a few of my ideas. I gave like my spreadsheets, and this overlay was actually reused from like well over a year ago. Be impressed if you could find the actual time that this overlay was used, but it's literally like a straight copy from what was
review with an attempt at 85 so far. Might be a chance at another completion.
They are both going here, but you just kind of jinxed it there, and I kind of
might have
backed up your jinx, but you never know.
Is about to beat it probably.
Don't
get fished.
Close. Don't
get fished, and they didn't get fished. They didn't get fished. To be fair, but it's because they got 96. I feel like says the lead though.
That sucks.
I don't know who to, like, I don't necessarily, obviously I don't have much of a vested interest in GDCT, at least regarding the clans themselves. I do know that a Felix is from my home state, so there's that. That's, oh, extinct attempts.
Basically synced attempts.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yo, jinx.
I'm hoping one of these days we can actually get a real, like, synced completion. I don't think I've seen that happen yet.
Yeah, that would be cool. Honestly, they're very, like...
You think he'd be doing better against both? I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, I know that GDCT eventually, like the players, like, primarily want to play in twos in the future, right? So it's possible that, you know, we'll have more events that are going to be like that. I have a few ideas for how to handle GDCT.
Review died, like... Yeah, that sucks.
But yeah, for those who don't know, I just put the exclamation mark GDCT. You can join the GD Clans tournament server, and that would be very helpful. Also, you could join for Americans, you can join the US server from last stream for the new viewers here. I'd like to welcome you there too if you want to play in our tournament as well. But it's going to be very, very interesting here. We got a big run from Review. Can he make it to qual? He does make it to qual.
I think both from players, like, they pre-practice this level like a lot, which is like insane. And
how
like,
much time? Well, these players got way more time than like other events have had.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
This
but,
event
like,
got delayed a couple times, right?
Yeah, the thing is, A Felix, oh wait, hold on.
The 90s.
Hopefully
doesn't get fished.
Oh my god, this is the greatest moment of my life.
He didn't get fished.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
But as
I was saying,
I love freaking out over one bit. It's like the funniest thing.
A Felix like told me, like, when he was like practicing this, he told me that he like beat it like 11 times on his first day of playing it again, because like the thing is he can like repeat things like very fast and like relearn it.
Speaking of a Felix, attempt past the 75s, almost in the 80s. Looks like
I don't know what the chat's
possible
talking
another
about.
completion.
This is like, I don't know what this Gen Alpha shit is going on over there. Okay.
What even are you guys saying? I'm actually kind of curious.
So we got a back-to-back completion, which is going to take back the lead for MHC, but then Review responds with their score of their own and thus takes the lead back for SARK.
That's something.
Definitely still.
This is like watching Portugal in the GD World Tournament. Wait, is Review Portuguese or something?
No, I think. But I think they just
Or is he in one of the clans? Red Murder, if you can find a way to, if we can find a way in the future to have the Portugal players not be the most unresponsive, drop out at almost every single possible opportunity players there ever was, then yes, we'll play Portugal a lot more. But like, they literally don't have a team. It's ridiculous. I don't know what Portugal's doing over there, but
dude, I got Fusion just told me
Thanks
to
for
say
the
this,
bits.
but A Felix had to beat it like 24 times in like a single day, or else he got banned from like the server called the Hub, which is like one of the clans. I think it's one of the
did he
upper
beat
clans.
it 24 times?
I think so.
I think he did, which is insane.
I see. New Zealand should compete. If we have do we have a plan for a potential Asia Oceania Cup, which presumably would include New Zealand. I'd like to see the Kiwis play in.
And that would be cool.
You know, gosh, gonna play also the worst time possible. Okay. Yeah, nobody played.
What the fuck?
If
all right,
potentially we can reassemble.
Review is very consistent. Don't get fished.
Yeah. Don't get fished.
And
Don't
he
get
didn't
fished.
get fished.
He doesn't get fished.
Nice.
Do we think we're gonna see any fishes today? I think unfortunately we will.
I feel like at least like a few, like my prediction is like at least like 3 or 4 fishes.
Yeah.
Because like how consistent they are with this, it's like insane.
A Felix with another
A Fe-
qualifying attempt.
Yeah, this is insane. It's
This
getting
could
like,
definitely help them pass review here.
I don't know. This is like, I am hoping. I feel like something funny is gonna happen in like in between.
And another completion by A Felix.
Nice.
This is some crazy stuff here. It's kind of hard. I'm not exactly very good with commentating these like individual level races. I always kind of hate doing them, but this is definitely very fun to see a debut of a new GD competition, as this is basically like a show match, but I have a few plans for GD Clan tournament. I have a few ideas. Thinking a league could be a good idea. That'd be really fun. I feel like my main goal I want to do is try to get this to expand more internationally, because right now I feel like I feel like the only people who seem to really be active in like GDCT are primarily like Anglosphere players, which is not a problem, but I feel like, you know, it'd be cool to see like Enye Clan and like those people too potentially.
Yeah,
compete.
like we have like,
or like a USSR clan. We got a completion from the Felix.
Yeah, nice.
And this should stretch his lead further.
A few matches, like I'm like after this one, I'm like thinking of making like a few other matches from GDCT, like a few, like some more smaller ones.
That sucks for Felix.
Yeah,
just
how did that even happen?
It's so let me try to explain this. When you click the custom orb, it makes you big. The moment he clicked that orb, it went from being a small wave hitbox to a large cube hitbox, which was just enough to reach the gear and thus die. I hate when GD does that to you.
GD's, I don't know, GD, this game is something else.
Are you in the 90s right now? Looks like
Don't get
he's
fished.
set up to beat it, and
he didn't. Yeah, I was like, don't get fished, bro.
Yeah, we definitely want to bolster our offerings for GD World Tournament, especially because we're entering the end of the 2024 GD World Tournament, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow, be sure to tune in to watch Mexico versus Romania advance to see who will advance to the final against South Korea. Make sure if you're not there, you can join !GDWT, and you can be alerted of when the two countries play against each other.
78.
Romania in the final would be hype. I feel like Romania is kind of like the neutrals team for like people who don't seem to have like a vested interest in like either their country's not there or their country's already out. It seems like they've all just kind of picked up Romania as like their team.
Wait, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
All right. So we have a run from Review and from a Felix in around the same place. See if they can reach Qual. A Felix has over a completion lead, so if a Felix gets a death here, it's gonna make things very interesting here. He does not, though.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to do something for like 2 seconds.
Qualifying attempts at the moment, both towards the 70s and the 80s.
Did
an
that say 9
unfortunate
balls?
death for AP Felix.
Oh, that's 10 balls. What is with that saying balls? Like just. Like,
Well, Review is at the end. Review brings it back to
Review
108. So.
Damn, bro.
Gonna make it more competitive now.
This is definitely still anyone's game.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game to be honest. MHC or SARK.
Yeah, it's right now. It's
for AP Felix.
If you guys are wondering, the player score and the team score, they're just gonna be the same the whole way through. I just don't let that confuse you. That's the way it is.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the same thing.
Review with an attempt at qualifying towards the 70s here. Chance to close the gap.
He might be able to get it this attempt. I'm not sure though.
2024 has been basically 2024 has basically been like the year of like competitive GD coming back, which is just like been really awesome.
And he didn't get fish. Nice.
And Review gets a completion, which actually pushes
takes
them
the
out.
lead.
I generally just keep, like,
but the lead is taken right back.
Takes it right back.
Yeah, he takes it right fucking back, bro. That's funny as shit.
So we're about to enter. We're about 5 minutes away from halftime, where we will then give the players a 3-minute rest, and then we'll continue on. Their hands are probably gonna hurt, so everything helps.
It is a very tight game right now, so I'll be interested to see if someone will start taking a lead in the second half, or if it'll stay tight-knit the whole time.
Yeah. It's
Review is approaching that qualifying mark here at honestly, around the 50s.
Oh, what the hell? What the fuck?
Stuff happens. We have a run here from Review.
What the fuck? I was like,
it's just a 28 point gap. A death from one and a completion for the other will reverse the lead. This match has been very intense so far.
Yeah. And that's completion from Review. That's nice.
Review gets the completion, but Felix needs to get a completion here. Very necessary to keep it back. He does get the completion, takes it right back for MHC. MHC must be very happy about this completion, as it's going to mean a lot for going into halftime, how it's going to end up being.
Yeah.
Review almost back towards qualifying, which would push him over the lead again.
I seem to know more people from MHC than I know from SARK. Although the clan that I'm in is pretty funny. I'm in the Ram Ranch. It's a small clan, kind of private thing. But it's mostly just a bunch of GD World Tournament owners and stuff that are in it, and then like their friends. And then I got invited like recently.
AP Felix towards the 80s.
Although I'm not in the demon list though, I should just finish cognition already.
And this will for sure extend AP Felix's lead with another completion.
This is huge here, because that's going to make it an over a completion game.
Which may create a good amount of separation between the halves.
Oh my god.
The two are just about tied with each other, although we have Review now able to break
Yeah,
away, potentially able to make an important thing. We have a death from a Felix, and Review is still going here. You know, like everybody like complains about the ads. I will fix the ads, I promise. But even for me, it's like funny because it's like I have Twitch Turbo, so it doesn't matter to me. You can put ads every second. So let's see. I'm not doing that to you guys. Don't worry, I'm not that evil. The Review gets the completion, puts the deficit back to 28. If you notice, if Felix isn't that far behind.
Yeah. What?
About a minute left on the match timer. So
Garmin, bro, you gotta join the you gotta join the U.S. tournament. Colorado needs people.
Ape Helix at qualifying.
Review gets a death here. A Felix is definitely a completion. Will put it up to a completion game. A death will make it a 1 completion game for the coming out of halftime. And we got a death.
Oh, an unfortunate death.
Although
right
it does make things more interesting now.
It's not 28 anymore.
Now it's a 116 point lead, meaning a completion from Review can restore the lead back.
30 seconds left.
And there's only 27 seconds left. So we'll have to see here. Review and a Felix are both matching up here.
Yep.
27 from Review. Now they're both even. So a best case scenario for Review is a death from a Felix plus Review completion will take them the lead going into halftime. But you never know what can happen. The clock's at 0. A Felix has died. A Felix is done. A Felix is done. He died after 0. So getting back on here.
A Felix, you're done. A Felix, you're done.
You don't have to tell him that. You don't have to tell him that. Yes. So you don't have to be like that, like tell him that many times.
No.
Just so we have a run here from Review. If Review gets a completion, this will take the lead back for SARK going into halftime. If he doesn't get a completion, then a Felix still remains on top here.
Definitely closing in here.
And then we'll enter our 3-minute halftime. They're a little shorter because there isn't that much ground for me to cover.
Oh god. Yeah, this is actually this is an
insane amount of points from you guys, and they get the death, and that puts a Felix and MHC still up, and that's it for Review. So now our final. So our what this means is that our going into halftime, our score is a Felix 1,627 for MHC. Review has gotten 1,605 points for SARK.
Oh my god. 22
point gap here we have. So
what the heck?
I'm going to enter a 3-minute break, and then once we get out of that break, we will begin the second half. See you all on the other side.
Just from the drop, it doesn't
Welcome
matter.
back to the stream, everybody. We are just about ready to begin our second half of MHC versus SARK on Prismatic Haze between a Felix and Review. Let's get on to the level screen and we will start our second half action.
Bon chance.
I don't know why your
Alright.
stream is flickering. Review, can you restart your stream? It's just like, it's
Yeah.
flickering
No.
badly.
What the fuck was that?
Is it better?
Let's see.
It might be
Not
my Discord overlay.
Particularly, yeah, you might
I
want to
can-
turn off
can I
Discord
s-
overlay. Can you do that?
Can I turn on my full screen share? Is that fine?
Do that, yeah. That's
Okay.
fine.
I might go in between like I'm probably no, I haven't even tabbed out.
All
yet,
right, so get on the level screen and we will start second half action. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off to another start here with the second half.
Very,
A very
big
tight
deal here.
race.
Not much going on
Yeah,
to start,
it's just
but
I
it's
mean-
always starts
I mean-
slow. Usually, that's
Yeah,
I've noticed that players, arguably, the halftime I've noticed has been bad for players. That usually, whenever a player comes out of halftime, they always play worse. So, I don't know if ditching halftime they play better, but I'll have to experiment with that. But you know, people have been performing way better in the GD World Tournament knockouts, kind of for that reason. But we'll see.
Great consistency.
So we have a run here from a Felix now.
Review is closing in though, with a qualifying attempt of their own.
Very important stuff here we have going on. We have a Felix and Review all going towards the end here.
oh shit. Oh shit. Oh hold on. Don't get fish. And he didn't get
Felix
fish. What the
with a
fuck?
completion.
Alright. Let's see with Review if he gets a completion this
Review,
time.
very close. Just also not
Oh.
get fished. So that's two
Yeah.
completions very quickly.
That is some good That's some
Before
good
I did
things.
these, before I got ready for my streams, I had to take 2 spreadsheet class quizzes, which is so funny because the spreadsheet class, I think for me it's like the easiest thing ever, and so far it kind of is. Hopefully it stays that way. But I got 100 on both my quizzes, and it took me no time at all. So now I just went right back to still working on spreadsheets, but not for school. That for GD World Tournament and friends, I guess. Over here we got Review looking to score here and take the lead back for SARK. I don't hear anyone. Start.
Another qualifying
Okay, yeah.
attempt here for Review. Hopefully they can capitalize on this attempt.
Here we have Felix, why did you have to die at the first click? It would have been synced attempts. Oh, I hate when Discord does that to me. There you go.
Yeah, Discord just did that shit.
Next thing.
I mean, just
happens to the best of us, and that was an unfortunate death from Review. I saw what happened. He just let go a little early, and for some reason the ship just went down. Unfortunate stuff. Is this legit? It's legit.
they've been kind of stuck at the beginning for the last minute now. I don't know. Except for Review right now, because he's at the 40s.
Just for the
And
sake
never
of
mind. Don't mind. No. Don't forget what I just said.
Pastor's Cruise.
just for the sake of knowledge, so you guys know,
The Jinx runs.
both a Felix and what was this? A Felix has 8 completions, Review has 9 completions. But a Felix has 1 more run, so that's what kind of made the difference, is the fact that they have the same amount of runs. But a Felix has another run that's not a completion.
A Felix almost at qualifying. Oh, I might have jinxed it there. I'm not gonna lie. An unfortunate
Damn.
death at the wave right before qualifying.
All right, let me jinx
Review on
this.
an
I'm
attempt of their own.
review, but get to the qualifying percent in a second.
Yep, and he does get there.
Man, A Felix has been kind of struggling. I don't know what's with that.
Review definitely getting a lot of consistent attempts towards qualifying percentage, helping.
Oh, what? That is a shitty death.
Review almost with a completion possibly, which would make this an over a 1 completion
Oh
game, and
my
it
God.
does. So
Yeah.
Review with quite a substantial lead now over A Felix.
Yeah, so like
Definitely. But
Man.
Review has been taking command in the second half, which is, you know, not exactly what you're looking for if you are a fan of MHC. But you never know what can happen with this, because he's gotten one back, and a completion here will bring the deficit to, I believe, 53, which won't matter because Review is just about to get back to qualifying, and he does, which means that they could potentially cancel each other out. They're very much going to want to review death like pretty soon. Arguably, as long as it's not a completion, it's not the worst deal. And he died. He died right towards the end.
What the hell was that?
A review
97%.
completion is going to change a lot of the dynamic here, and it's not going to give a lot of time left for them. 96, 97, and he dies, and he completes the level. Sorry.
Was that back to back?
I believe it was, and now it's a 256-point lead for SARK and the Review representing the SARK clan.
I wonder how A Felix is like. I've seen him been just struggling now. I don't know what's been happening with that. Like, do you see how he's been struggling ever since like the second half of this just started?
Now. Yeah, it must just be
level of skills right below the difficulty of this week's Demon Casino Blitz. Here's a fun fact about Casino Blitz that another GD nerd thing that I could bring up. Did you know that there's actually a 1 in a million chance that you get to beat the level automatically?
What?
So in the middle of the level there's this wheel, so it's like 2.2, you know, they have like the random trigger, right?
Yes.
They've purposefully made it so there's a 1 in a million chance that you beat the level.
90% of gamblers quit before they hit
it big. Yeah. So, and it just is like, it just says, it spins a wheel, and then it just could land on the option that says instant completion.
What's the instant completion?
It just
Review
beats
with
the
another
level.
qualifying attempt, just growing.
Could you imagine if like a list demon had something like that?
Bro, A Felix has been he's been kind of struggling again. I don't know. I've said this like 3 times. So, like,
that's actually a good question. Like, would the demon list like have to like accept the record of like somebody who, if somebody made like an extremely hard extreme demon that like it's just like normal gameplay, but then there's also like let's just say like a 1 in 10 million chance that you could just beat the level. There's like some noob plays it and beats the level. The list would probably have to accept the record, right?
Yeah,
probably. I'm not sure.
That's really funny to think about.
Like, there's like this is like kind of like a stupid thing that I was playing earlier. There's like this one level. There's like this one level.
Garmin, bro, this wouldn't be a skip because it would be an intentional part of the level, like that the creator like actually put this in. Like, so that how could that be? That wouldn't make any sense. So they probably just have to make like a stupid ground rule or something. Yeah.
A 210 point gap at the moment, so APLX would have to make quite a comeback, probably back-to-back completions.
Yeah, if APLX wants to
back to the lead.
So if somebody just makes a level with like an intentionally easier route that's like still like gameplay, well then they just place it as such. What they also might do, because I feel like a lot of times they take the easier route and they just place the level as if it's like the easier route, and then the level just wouldn't be on the list because like technically you can beat it on your first try. I don't know. No one's tested that yet. I'm gonna ask a friend.
What is he doing? Oh, it's just changing his icons. Like,
so I wouldn't place it at all. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But like, that also seems kind of lame because it's like it would still be like presumably verified legitimately, and like the odds of somebody actually beating the level like that
It
are
would
like
probably
so
have
slim.
to be over 1 million. It'd
Well, I
probably have to
said
be
1 in
like
10 million. I said
1 in 10 million. Even then, I think after a certain amount of times, it would happen to quite a bit of people. It'd probably have to be almost 1 billion, maybe
1
100
in a
million.
billion.
Okay, no, it feels. Oh, both. Oh, they're both out qualifying.
Both at respective qualifying attempts. Helix definitely needs a completion here.
And then he had, because he hasn't had one in like 5 minutes or something. Oh, damn it,
Unfortunate
86.
death of the spider.
Damn. He
Which
has been
will...
struggling. He has been still
Yeah, I don't
struggling,
know.
man. That sucks.
I like having
Um,
side com.
Review.
review with
And he didn't get
another
fish.
completion.
No fish.
No fishes today. Very interesting.
There are about 10 minutes left. A 2 completion game lead for review, and it's looking pretty good, but you never know what can happen
Oh,
here.
Helix
Where'd he
died.
die? Did he die past
9% before
qualifying?
qualifying.
Thanks for the
9%
follow,
before.
Floofy1. I'm surprised you never followed us before, considering the fact that you've given our channel multiple shoutouts. I'm just joking with you. How's it going?
Hey, man. Foofy,
You didn't realize. Bro's like shouted out our channels a billion times.
Floofy, GG on verifying that like one level that you it was like 841 or something. If that's the level that it was called.
Perhaps.
I think.
wouldn't know.
Also, review is at the end.
Another
And he didn't get it.
That's a completion for review.
I
That's
think
gonna bring
Review's
the lead to
kinda getting away with
424. He's kind of running away with it, but which is
Damn! Holy shit, dude.
Running away with the bag.
I wonder.
Unless
Like,
Helix can pull off Prismatic, Haze is dead.
I wonder how like, because I know there's like a lot of like MHC and SARK players watching this stream right now, and I just wonder how like their perspectives of just looking at this are.
yeah. I mean,
Helix almost at a completion here.
I haven't really had like a GD World Tournament race. I had such a huge.
Yes,
We got a completion.
and
We got a
it-
completion.
It's been like a while since
Review
he got a
almost with the
completion.
qualifying attempt of their own.
I'm not even sure if
It's a
he even got
qualifying
a.
attempt.
I'm not even sure if you got like a completion or two this like
Maybe it's
this
the white
second
bag.
half. Hmm?
Maybe it's
Review
the
at
white
the
bag.
80s.
Check Steam is 9 checked Steam.
Yeah.
And review is at the end again, and he doesn't get fished. Nice.
So it's
So,
almost.
That's
And-
gonna.
and
That's
it-
just recountering like what was just happened. It could be that we
Felix is
have
on-
like what I call like an opposite ends, where approximately they're 50% apart from each other, which means that their completions are just gonna go back and forth, but like over a similar time interval, which is different from when they're dueling, as meaning like when it just goes like they both beat it at the same time. Which
Felix did it twice in a row.
he did get 2 in a row, which is going to bring the deficit down to make it a 2 completion
Review
game.
with
But now it's back to a 3
another
completion
attack.
game again, because
Yeah, now he just he took it again. Yeah, Felix can definitely like probably come back, but
we'll
like
have to see. But it's going to be hard because if they get a completion here, that's going to make things interesting. And interesting in kind of a bad way for those who are
and Review beat
MHC.
it again.
And that's what ended up happening there. We got a completion from them.
How many people are? Oh, there's 50.
It's been like that the whole time. I actually went even higher than that before.
Yeah, I know it was like at 60.
But I don't really like talking about viewers like exact numbers too much on stream, just because like I mean functionally I just more so like the fact that people are like involved in the concept of like watching tournaments more than just like,
who
oh,
left?
look at the viewers we have. Like,
Who left?
but which is
I
why
think that was-
whenever I mention viewers, I always like to
Echoes
say
left.
like, oh, I'm so glad like so many of you are here, which is true. Of course, I'm happy that so all of you the guys decided to join this stream because
And oh wait, hold on. A Felix is at the end again.
we have an ending attempt for a Felix, and he does get another completion. So,
he's bagging.
but Review just counters right back. This is what I'm saying. It's might
What
be a
is
little
with
annoying.
what is with Review has been doing this
This
for
must
like
be kind of annoying
like most of the time.
for any of the MHC fans here. It's just like Felix is playing amazing. Like he's playing great, actually. Like the only real issue is I guess he might have started the second half a little bit weaker than what he was playing in the past. But it's like, you
Yeah,
know,
he was.
a score like
Yeah,
this is
and
normally
Review
quite
just beat it
good.
again. Oh my god, dude. This is like insane.
This is good stuff here.
It's like, and A Felix is at qualifying again.
Definitely way more interested with the side events and stuff now since the oh it's been hi Star XV, you played very well, didn't you, today?
Wait, who? Wait,
Star
so-
XV, you just played in
A
the
far attempt for Apelix, but stopped very short.
Hey, Star. What's good?
It looks like it might almost be
337.
impossible now.
and he's gonna
Star-
Review is gonna get back here and it's gonna make it very hard. It's gonna look like there's a good shot that
Also, Star.
Sark-
I'm good luck. Good luck on Sinister Silence again. I've said this like twice to you, I think, but yeah, good luck.
I think if Review gets one more qualifying after this attempt,
and there's a death
then
from
it
a
might get
Felix.
done.
It's probably just over for
And
Felix
here's
too.
a completion. It's gonna be hard to come back from that. It's now a 4 completion game, which I don't believe there's even enough time. I think technically a qualifying run would make it mathematically impossible. Backlights, isn't that level like pretty easy? We could include it in like a larger event, but like
Maybe. I don't. How hard is backlights? I'll just check real
like
quick.
stupid
not too
easy
hard.
extreme.
Oh, I'm keep thinking it with the other
It's
level
like
called
easier.
black lights.
That level's easy too, I thought.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I
One
could
is
probably.
One is like just like a kind of, it's not really flowy, but it's kind of like generic-y, and the other one literally starts off as a 5-star for like a minute and then it goes to like stupid hard. But like if you average it all out, it's like an easy extreme.
I kind of like. I'd say I'm I don't know what levels we'll probably do in the future for GDCT because
I mean, I could help a little bit. I mean, ultimately, it's up to you guys because this isn't necessarily this isn't my project.
Yeah. Oh, Review died like before qualifying.
Looks like Review has won by this point, but
Maybe.
see how far
could they
Review
stick
gets to
another
lead.
completion with like 2 seconds left though? That's kind of the question.
Oh my my friend is just
It's four wins, and this level's too long.
my friend is DMing
He does,
me.
yeah. He could. I think he could get either 2 or 3 more wins, but not 4 more, which is what you would need.
Bro, my friend's DMing me for a Sunset Sandstorm race.
It is interesting though, score-wise, both players actually. I'm not sure about that. That might not be true.
Oh, we're both at the ending.
They're both at the ending.
And Felix. Oh
gets
no,
the
he didn't get. Dude, I just keep thinking they're gonna get a fish or some bullshit, man.
No,
Like,
no fish.
They're too consistent.
They're doing really well here.
And no fish
No
for
fishes.
Review. That's nice. Damn.
Alright, we just gotta, thanks for all the followers. Hopefully we can surpass the old GD World Tournament Twitch channel, because there's probably still a good amount of people confusing that channel for ours. But,
Yeah. How much does the old one have?
It's like 1.4K, I think.
I don't even know how much this one has. I
But
think
like,
it's like
it hasn't been
100.
active since 2021. Because obviously since like 2023, we gave all of our hosting privileges away. Actually, I probably wouldn't have done this if it wasn't for me. I kind of thought like we probably should host events in-house as well, since like, you know, it just kind of. So we got death from a Felix, a late death here, and that's going to mathematically eliminate them, and that's going to mean that SARK is going to take it. I don't know too much about the clans, but it's definitely
They're-
exciting to see our first winner of a GD Clan tournament race.
Yeah,
And
because I've
Review
been-
has taken it. It
yeah,
didn't look
I've
like
been
that was
play-
going to be the case at one point.
Yeah, nice. He gets another completion. I was like, the thing is, I was like been planning for a tournament for 2 months now, almost, and we're finally actually having our first ever tournament match.
We had an
or whatever-
atomic
whatever.
cannon race that was canceled, right?
Yeah, but like it's just like one of the people couldn't like do it during that time. I think it was like I don't know
Yeah.
who, but I know it was like one of the people who just couldn't.
And you're
he
gonna do,
Felix
like,
at the end
Aqua or
again, and he beats it.
So we can get another completion here. We got to 3,000.
Yeah, they both have 3K. And Review,
These are just about to be the last attempts here. It's going to be 10 seconds left, and then we will have the end of the GDCT Prismatic Haze duel between Felix and...
this is their last attempts.
did he
that's
die before?
April.
No. Okay, yeah, he died. There you
okay.
go. Felix is done.
Hey, Felix is done.
And Review can pad another completion. Can he get to 3,500? He would need to get to 87 in order to do that.
Good game.
Oh my God.
This has been crazy.
This is actually going insane.
This has been really crazy.
And he did not. He didn't get to
67.
3,500. But that's
Yeah,
gonna do
for
it.
80 though.
That's gonna do
got
it for the
67.
for the
Alright.
match.
Yeah,
And
that's it. That's it.
that's it.
We're
So
all done.
GG's everyone.
All right. Oh my god.
I'm looking embarrassed,
Wait a
bro.
second.
Everyone played crazy today. It was crazy.
I'm looking embarrassed.
Y'all were crazy.
This, bro.
you all played super well. Also, Review, you're still sharing like your screen.
Well,
You know that,
I feel
right?
like if it makes you feel any better, you were going up against an unknown Victor, so.
So,
I guess it.
anyways, I'm just gonna go on a little ending. So I'd like to thank all of you for joining the stream, and again, just gonna put a few links here, and be sure to check all of these out, as we will be notifying you of our events. Our next event will be Romania versus Mexico on forgot the channel, but Romania versus Mexico. And that we'll have to see who advances to the GD World Tournament Final. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all had a great day.